they are way out of this game, so they really got outplayed. And yeah, so all in all, they should have about equal items, equal gold, and let's hope it actually turns into yeah, some nice fights here. So Mundo can also use the red buff to great effect, because the slow, he doesn't really need to slow. Yeah, so if you click on this was one of the main problems of this map. That's why people didn't play it a lot. If you click on the outside of the bush, that's what he's demonstrating there, then you cannot go through it. So it actually runs around the whole thing, and you got that a lot. I don't know if they fixed it by now. Here you can see it. If he clicks on the bottom of the bush, it doesn't let you through. And it doesn't happen every game, it happens some games, but then it happens the complete game, so it doesn't go away. You can just walk through the bush by clicking on it and then walking through it. So it's not like it's blocked, it's just the pathing is it's completely wrong. But yeah, of course you get these things, and because nobody plays this map, nobody complains about it. None of the pro gamers, that is, because Riot has the nasty habit of only listening to the pro gamers. That's how they define which champions are overpowered and which are underpowered. Because if they're underpowered, nobody plays them in the high ELO, and yeah, if they're overpowered, everybody plays them and everybody wins with them. And that's how they do that, and that's really not the way you should do it. Because most people are low ELO players, and we as low ELO players think that Tryndamere and Yi are way overpowered because they're so annoying to deal with once they get fed. And in high ELO games, they never get fed because people know how to deal with them. And if you have Yi and you just you just hit him with a stun or something like that, there's nothing he can do. Yeah, this is getting stupid. He's getting killed by the turret all the time. He's tower diving all the time. And yeah, well, guess he's just not playing the best game ever. Anyway, I was saying, oh yeah, if you know how to handle Yi and Tryndamere, you have no trouble. But in the low games where people go 0 and 10, and then you, as a better player than the rest in the game, have to compensate for that, yeah, then he is completely overpowered, as is Tryndamere and things like that. But yeah, since they only listen to the high ELO players, they're not going to fix that, because to them it's not overpowered. It's just, well, they're strong champions, but most champions are strong, and it's far more annoying to the low ELO players than to the high ELO players, because if you have one person in your team who just sucks, then all of these champions that rely on items, so also Ashe and things like that, champions like that, Karthus, who really need a lot of items to be good in the late game, they become completely overpowered in the low ELO, where in the high ELO, Karthus really isn't overpowered. You just gank him, and you gank him again and again and again, and then every time he dies, he's going to get his ultimate off. But the ultimate really, yeah, if he's not fed, is not going to do a lot of damage. You just buy Banshee's Veil and you're done, because then it reduces the damage by about 50%, just the Banshee's Veil, and if you're lucky, it most of the time that doesn't work, but if you're lucky it blocks the entire spell, of course. Oh, by the way, just watch the amount of wards on the map here. There's 0 wards on the map, because they are everywhere. They just know where the opponents are, because they are jungling. The opponents probably have wards on the map, because they're not jungling. And that's the big difference in this game. If the opponent had a jungler, it would have been over. Because then they couldn't have gotten all this extra XP and all this extra gold from jungling. So finally they take out turrets and they're going to take out an inhibitor. And I don't know what the kill score is here. It's 11 to, it seems, 18. So they still haven't come back in the kill counts, but yeah, apparently it doesn't matter too much. So missing a cleaver there at point blank range. And yeah, yeah. I don't know who died. I think it was Poppy. Poppy is actually back the second she respawns. So and then they get killed, and only Trundle remains alive. But yeah, he's going to take out the top tower, and not entirely apparently. But yeah, this game is not one of the better ones he's ever played. But as I said, there's only like 3 games available. So it's really hard to find a good game, because, well, if you have 3 games to choose from, you're basically going to have to watch all 3. I wish there were more. And finally someone is messaging him to stack Phantom Dancers, because yeah, you need the attack speed on Mundo. But I guess he's still going for defensive items. So going for the inhibitor here, and that is of course a good idea, because with the super minions it's almost impossible to hold your lane. Because of the short distances, once again, people can push top, and then once you struggle to hold off the super minions, they can just come and help the super minions. And again, a bush that fails, that completely lets you run the wrong way. That was, by the way, why he died the last time. He clicked on the other side of the bush, and Mundo just ran back and ran into the range of the, I think it's the Q, no, it's the E from Anivia, the big ice shard. And he's obviously going to get the inhibitor here, because yeah, it's Zillion. He can only put bombs on people, and that's about it. And with the amount of magic resist he has, the bombs really don't do that much. The bushes are really bugged, and fortunately that one I know they fixed. So Poppy here is not going to die from the poison, but she might die from the Mundo. Oh, Mundo missing the cleaver and actually not getting that kill. So I don't know where Singed is. He probably died, but oh no, yeah, I meant Trundle. I saw Singed die. Never mind. But Trundle probably died as well, but Dragon is up again, so they're probably going to go for Dragon in a few minutes. Well, in a minute. And yeah, he's dead here. Oh, no, he's not. Not yet, anyway. Oh, wow. Yeah, now he's dead. Finally. But there you see the strength of being tanky on this map. You can stay alive so long, and with the distances so short, someone else could have easily come in to help him. Okay, in this case, his team members were dead, but if you stay alive, then someone can actually come and help you. I still don't know why he got all these Dorn shields with so much magic damage on the enemy team. I would say go for the Negatron cloaks in the beginning, right from the start, or build them into something actually useful. And just note the fact that he doesn't really have a lot of HP. So he didn't go for what's it called, Warmock's armor, which isn't actually armor at all, it's just life. But by going for magic resistant armor, he actually extends his mana pool by a lot more than just going for HP. Of course, his ultimate works a lot better when he has a large HP pool, but yeah, he has plenty of HP with the Sunfire Cape, and I can't remember what the armor is called, but the one in spot number 5. They both add some HP to his existing HP, and that helps him quite a lot, of quite enough to survive. And they are now going to distract the whole team up top while they take out this turret. But he has to run out here. He is too late already. Taking 2 tower shots for really nothing. And yeah, just distracting the Anivia for this long is already worth it, even if he is going to die. But he isn't. Oh my god, he's still trying to get back in, and he just should wait this 15 seconds until his ultimate is back up. He really, yeah, he killed himself there. He should have just waited for his ultimate to to be back up and then gain 70% extra life. I don't know who got Dragon. They